Right now, video from police that should have you rethinking where you send your packages this holiday season.
Plus, the latest on Wisconsin's first COVID death of a child under the age of 10.
And of course, we are looking at the holiday weekend forecast, letting you know what to expect.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to News 3 Now this morning. Thanks for joining us. I'm Leah Linshine.
And I'm Josh Breiter. Chris Stanford has the morning off. Well, the season of giving truly is the season of taking for some.
If you see someone carrying a stack of presents in the middle of the night, it's probably not Santa. Instead, it's likely a porch pirate, a criminal Madison police say they've seen a lot of recently. McKenna Alexander reports.
You are currently being recorded.
It's seconds. It takes seconds. They're just walking in the neighborhood, see an opportunity, immediately run up and grab it and go.
You can see that here in Ring doorbell videos a Madison man shared with us and police.
Say it's almost like a fish in water. You know, when you see like a bobber or something, it's going to be an easy grab. So these porch pirates see something just sitting out in the open and they're going to run, swoop in, take advantage of what they can do.
It happened to this victim 3 times, all seemingly the same person taking advantage of an easy-to-commit crime.
We've been able to identify a few chronic porch pirates here at MPD.
How police do that has gotten a lot easier thanks to videos like these. This victim shared the files with police. Without that evidence, it's a tough case to crack.
By watching that video, our officers and our burglary unit were able to identify a suspect and then ultimately, begin the process of looking for that person.
Surveillance video can help catch a suspect, but it doesn't guarantee you get your items back, nor do they prevent the crime to begin with. MPD recommends you monitoring your package's arrival. If you're not home, ask a neighbor to grab the package for you or leave specific instructions for a drop-off.
You can sometimes leave instructions with these companies. Please leave the package behind the bush out front or behind the large blue planter. And that, again, just kind of doesn't have that package right out in the open.
But if you are a victim, make sure to speak up. Madison Police makes that easy, providing a simple form and ways to share video on their website.
Now, if you want to self-report a theft to Madison Police, we have information on how to do so over on channel3000.com.
Just about 6:02 right now on this Christmas Eve. A lot of people looking at that holiday forecast. Chris, how's it shaping up?
Yeah, Christmas Eve. We're going to watch things. There's a little chance of a little something. We're going to break that down. But for now, it's 28 degrees, mostly cloudy as you are headed out this morning. Temperatures are generally in the 20s across the board. But yes, we do at least have some spots that have made it to about 30. Mineral Point at 30 right now. Same for Prairie du Chien. That's really about it. Everyone else is in the 20s. Your wind chills are into the 20s and teens as you begin to head out the door this morning. Here's Doppler track. We've tracked a little bit of snow. This is a band that's going to develop and then work its way towards the north and east. It's got some drier air to overcome, but nonetheless, a chance is there. And then we'll also have to watch out for a couple of flurries early this morning. But right along I-90-94 between Lake Wisconsin and Camp Douglas, that's where we've seen truly that band develop. So a couple of slick spots are possible out that direction. And then as this band works its way northeast, right along I-39, as you drive throughout parts of Marquette County, Westfield, you may start to run into at least a couple of slick spots. But outside of that, that's it today. That lifts towards the north and east, and then we will generally stay dry through the rest of our afternoon. Temperatures warm up into the upper 30s and low 40s, and then the cloud cover comes back later on tonight ahead of that next system that we're expecting for your Christmas Eve. That means a couple of showers are going to come our way at times on Christmas Eve. We'll clear out into Christmas Day early, then into the morning hours of Christmas Day. This system passes by towards the south. The northern fringe of that will actually have a little bit of snow shower activity to work with. So we have our chance for flurries on Christmas Day, but that's it. We're not going to put a bunch of snow on the ground or anything, so it will not be a white Christmas, but we'll still at least see a chance for some flurries coming out of the sky. Then Christmas night, we have another chance for some flurries moving on through, especially the further north you are. We'll watch that as well. We have noticed a lot of changes in the models from day to day, so it is possible that by tomorrow, even this starts to look a little bit different. But we're also watching that chance for some snow moving in Sunday into Monday. This one has the best chance at being impactful across our parts of the country. Even if this were to move north and bring rain for us, it would have big impacts if you're traveling north or from north to south. And even if it started to move towards the south, it would have some big impacts. So the upper Midwest is going to see an impactful storm system Sunday into Monday. It's just a matter of who exactly gets the wintry side versus who gets the rainy side of that. For now, it looks like here in Madison, we get a little bit of both. A chance of a mix starting out on Sunday, going over to some snow at night, and then staying snow before ending on Monday. We'll see another chance for some rain and snow showers getting in here on Tuesday, and another chance for snow New Year's Eve.
Busy, and then look at that, only 20s later next week.
Yep, and I was being very warm. I will tell you, some of the models didn't get us out of the teens next week.
Boy.
Winter is here.
Yes, without the snow.
Yes, without the snow, too.
Oh, the snow will come.
If it's going to be cold, I want the snow, right?
Exactly.
It will come.
It will.
It will.
Or else.
Or else. Chris Reese, thank you. 6:05 right now. News 3 Now is your coronavirus headquarters. Wisconsin has now recorded its first COVID death of a child under the age of 10. Few details released, but Children's Hospital of Wisconsin says the death was reported in the past week. It's not clear where in the state, though. According to DHS, 6 deaths have been reported among Wisconsinites between the ages of 10 and 19.
UW students have a chance to help struggling hospitals and get paid for it. System President Tommy Thompson announced a new incentive program today, which would give students $500 in tuition credit for working in hospitals and other healthcare settings. UW officials say about 1,000 students will be eligible for the incentive. To see the criteria, you can check out this story on channel3000.com.
The Biden administration has extended the student loan moratorium. Over the course of the pandemic, it has allowed millions of Americans to put off debt payments. Under the action, payments on federal student loans will remain paused through May 1st. Interest rates will remain at 0% during that period, and debt collection efforts will be suspended.
Parents of middle schoolers in a northern Wisconsin city are demanding answers to a mysterious chemical leak that left dozens sick. It happened in November. District officials blaming a contractor who was coating sewer pipes near the school for causing the leak. Reports suggest students were exposed to the chemical styrene. The school has recently reopened, but parents say the district hasn't given clear answers about what the students were exposed to or whether the problem has even been resolved. Wisconsin Public Radio requested the environmental reports, but the district refused to turn them over, citing an open investigation.
Looking ahead this morning, a 13-acre pharmaceutical campus is set to bring 250 new jobs to Verona. Arrowhead Pharmaceutical Inc. will break ground in the first quarter of 2022. The building will be situated in the Verona Technology Park. It will include a 140,000 square foot drug manufacturing facility, along with a 115,000 square foot lab and office space. Madison-based Bogle Bros Building Company was hired for the project. The construction is set to cost anywhere between $200 to $250 million. It's expected to be completed by 2023.
Foxconn has qualified for nearly $30 million in Wisconsin tax credits. That marks the first time the Taiwan-based electronics giant has secured state aid since breaking ground on its facility in 2018. Yesterday, the Wisconsin Economic Development Corporation verified that Foxconn met job creation and investment benchmarks to qualify. Foxconn created 579 eligible jobs and made a capital investment of $266 million at the Racine County facility last year.
6:08 on a Thursday morning. Coming up, a former Milwaukee Brewer doing or what he's doing to honor the victims of the Waukesha Parade tragedy.
And later, the NFL Pro Bowlers are now out. We'll take a look at the Packers and former Badgers on the list.
Associated Physicians celebrates 75 years of caring, helping, and listening. Associated Physicians, devoted physicians, trusted care.
The holidays are doubly important this year, so make your celebrations doubly special with our award-winning cave-aged Maurice cheese. Pick and save. Hey, you're right, we can't stop now. Let's take the special up a level with fresh, never frozen prime beef. Still not special enough? Add some surf to that turf with our sustainably caught seafood. Turn your taste buds up to 11 and have a doubly special holiday with Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
This right here is confidence in a bottle.
It just gives you such a boost of confidence.
Not only does it change you on the outside, but something in the inside, knowing that you're looking better. makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt in my life.
I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Plexiderm. And when we first released Plexiderm, our mission was to help people reduce the appearance of their wrinkles and under eye bags in minutes with a simple serum. After 2 years of reading thousands of reviews, I realized Plexiderm changes people on the inside. It improves their lives dramatically.
My real true opinion is holy words I can't say on camera. That was me a couple of years ago when I first tried Plexiderm. I think it just exuded this confidence. Really, there are no other options. Plexiderm is the only thing that works. It was life-changing. It was the best decision I ever made. Still using it.
The Plexiderm effect is more than shrinking under eye bags from view. It's more than getting rid of the appearance of crow's feet. It's more than saying goodbye to the look of those 11 lines between your eyes. The real effect of Plexiderm is self-confidence. It's celebrating this holiday season with friends and family, knowing that you look and feel your best. So join us in 2021 and take the Plexiderm 10-minute challenge and look in the mirror and say, wow, I feel great.
I'm Neela. I'm 61 years old. I'm a personal trainer. It's so important to be in good health and to be fit and take care of yourself. How it makes you feel inside is amazing. And yet, when you look in the mirror, what you see necessarily isn't what you feel inside. Plexiderm, it fixes all that. It makes you feel as good outside as you do inside.
Take the Plexiderm 10-minute challenge and see real results. Guaranteed. Try it for only $14.95 this holiday season at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
When it comes to weather, only one thing really matters: accuracy. Trust the First Warn Weather Team for your most accurate forecast.
Steinhafels has the largest selection of in-stock Tempur-Pedic mattresses. And when you purchase one, you get $300 in Steinhafels cash. Relax, it's Steinhafels.
You're watching Madison's fastest growing newscast. News 3 Now this morning.
Welcome back. When former Brewer Jonathan Lucroy heard news of the Waukesha parade, he knew he had to do something.
He was in downtown Milwaukee last night to help raise money for the victims and a city that means so much to him. Stephanie Haynes reports.
Hit me kind of on a personal level.
The former Brewers All-Star says his daughter was born in Waukesha, and he and his wife got married at the Waukesha County Courthouse.
We can obviously try to, help financially and try to help some of these families out, and, that'll at least bring some sort of a little bit of solace to their situations. And, I heard for them. My family and I, we heard for them, and, it's not only us, it's people across the country as well.
About 300 people turned out to 3rd Street Market Hall. It will officially open next year.
We have kids, right? And so you think about those affected. The goal is just to raise money and try to help these families as much as possible.
Officials say so far, the United for Waukesha Community Fund has raised about $5.3 million. They say they have gotten 30 applications and have started giving initial payments to about 14 families.
We've met personally with 5 of the families, and every single one of them has said just how important it is for them to receive those dollars because of the needs that they have. But then secondly, just they have expressed that they had no expectation for this and that they just really can't believe how the community has stepped up.
It's a season of hope, and we're seeing it live right here. People coming over to support individuals they may not even know.
Including people like Kathy and Toya. They couldn't miss the chance to show up for the people of Waukesha.
What is it like to see all these people here?
Oh, it's so great. Yeah. Great to see the community come out and support the families of Waukesha and the people that were impacted.
Now that fund is still open this morning. You can donate to United Way of Greater Milwaukee and Waukesha County. That link can be found on our website, channel3000.com.
The virus is impacting more Wisconsin athletes this morning. The women's basketball team last night canceling their game against Eastern Illinois, scheduled for tonight due to positive tests within the Badger program. Wisconsin's next game is scheduled for December 30th against Purdue.
The NFL announcing the Pro Bowl rosters. A pair of former Badgers also are Pro Bowl bound. You are already know about Jonathan Taylor. The Colts running back led all fan voting for this year's game. And for the third time in his career, TJ Watt is headed to the Pro Bowl after setting the Steelers' franchise record for most sacks in a season. Both Taylor and Watt were named starters for the AFC.
For the Packers, a usual suspect. For the 10th time in his career, Aaron Rodgers heading to the Pro Bowl. And with this year's selection, he passes Brett Favre and Forrest Gregg for the most all-time appearances by a Packer. Joining Rodgers as an NFC starter on offense, his top target, Davante Adams, his 5th straight appearance. On the defensive side, Kenny Clark, this is his 2nd appearance.
6:14 right now. Meteorologist Chris Reese is looking ahead in his certified most accurate forecast. Chris, good morning.
Good morning. We are at 28 degrees right now. Of course, we have the cloud cover. And that cloud cover is going to be a theme as we go throughout today. But check this out. By lunchtime, we jump to 38 degrees. That's what happens when you have winds out of the south all morning long. I say it all the time. A southerly wind is typically a wind that is going to warm you up. Let's talk about traveling because a lot of folks get ready to do that today. My mom just came up from Houston to Wisconsin yesterday, and more of us are going to see our loved ones. We are looking at sunshine for most of the country, really from the northeast all the way down towards the south and west. But you get towards the west, this is where a storm system is coming ashore. So lots of showers, lots of mountain snow there. For the upper Midwest, we're generally quiet, but we're going to be locked in with cloud cover today. You might see a couple of flakes as you work your way closer towards the Canada country line there. That being said, these are travel delays. You start to see the moderate to major delays showing up throughout parts of the mountains, especially just to the west of Denver as you go throughout today and into tomorrow. That's as that storm system really creates issues for the mountains. Then on Christmas Day, some minor delays will be possible. Some light snow tries to zip in across our part of the country. Coming back from all of your holiday travel, we may see a little bit of some issues of our own here in the upper Midwest. We're going to watch this very closely. I've missed the snow, so we're going to see how that begins to play out. Perhaps more systems begin to show up as we start to move towards next week. Whether they're rain, whether they're snow, we still have to fine-tune the details on that. But I'll tell you, while I don't want the radar to be green, you do want this to be green. This is your traffic maps, and we are all smooth as you are hitting the road on this Thursday morning? Is that Thursday? On this Thursday morning?
Green means go.
We get confused during the holidays.
I know we do.
We really do. I felt like it was Wednesday. I didn't know what day it was. I was just giving you the weather.
It's almost Christmas. That we do know.
That's all that matters.
That's what we need to know.
All right, Chris Reese, thank you. Of course, right now, the word Omicron will have most of you thinking about COVID, but that's not the case for some residents in West Bend, Wisconsin.
In fact, these people might get hungry when they see the word. Terry Slater explains what's in a name.
New people that are coming into the area and stuff like that are probably saying, oh my God, here it is. That's Omicron right there.
The Omicron restaurant has been a staple in West Bend for years.
Omicron is a great place to eat. I've been coming here for over 20 years.
It shares its name with the new COVID variant and is spelled the same way. However, the restaurant pronounces it Omicron, not like the variant, which can also be pronounced Omicron.
Customers say they hope the restaurant's newfound name fame brings in more business to help make up for the COVID shutdown last year.
Bill Champas is the restaurant's Greek owner who named the restaurant after the 15th letter of the Greek alphabet.
We've been here longer than the virus, 32 years.
Restaurant worker Alexa Braden says customers who come for the Greek chicken and gyro sandwiches are all talking about it.
We were like, is it spelled the same? Is it pronounced the same? We were like, what, really? So it was just kind of funny because we couldn't believe that it would be the same name as us because you don't see Omicron anywhere else.
Customer Paul Nelson says he doubts the new COVID variant will hurt business.
It's unfortunate, but I don't think it's going to make much difference as far as the restaurant is concerned. I really don't.
So it's kind of cool that we get to be a positive way of the word Omicron and not the negative.
All right, 6:18 now. Things a little brighter for the U.S. economy this past summer than we originally thought. The Bureau of Economic Analysis says gross domestic product rose slightly faster from July to September than what was previously reported. Despite the minor improvement, it was still down from the nearly 7% yearly expansion that happened in the second quarter. Two major issues causing problems for the U.S. economy, the Delta variant and that supply chain crisis.
Well, few things are escaping the source of inflation these days, and that will soon include U.S. passports. On December 27th, the fee for a U.S. passport book will shoot up by about $20 for all customers. The U.S. State Department says the price hike is necessary and that it will ensure it continues to produce one of the most, quote, secure travel and identity documents in the world.
Fast food chain Taco Bell adding crispy chicken wings for a limited time only. They're available for a week starting January 6th. You can only order them also after 2 p.m. The $6 dish includes 5 bone-in wings coated in queso seasoning and served with spicy ranch. Chicken wings have become more popular recently as people crave comfort food during the pandemic.
A little ranch.
When's the last time you had Taco Bell?
It's been probably since college.
I'd stop by for some wings.
All right, well, today is Festivus, a non-commercial holiday celebration made popular by an episode of Seinfeld, and it comes around every December 23rd. Instead of a Christmas tree, there's an unadorned aluminum Festivus pole. Festivus started with a dinner, followed by the airing of grievances, in which family and friends tell each other how they disappointed them during the year. Then there's the feats of strength, aka wrestling, which doesn't end until the head of the household is pinned. Festivus was created by Reader's Digest editor and author Daniel O'Keefe back in 1966. His son was a writer for Seinfeld, leading to it being written into the episode The Strike. And of course, our very own executive producer Matt Clark has the prop for us this morning. There it is. Look at that.
The Festivus pole.
The Festivus pole.
It's supposed to be unadorned, but he has provided a little bit of merriment for us.
There you go. Look at that backdrop, too. You got the Christmas tree in the background.
Beautiful.
Supplying us with all of the Festivus goodness today.
So does that mean we have the airing of the grievances next, followed by the feats of strength?
How did you disappoint me this year? Just kidding. You never disappoint me.
I was going to say the same.
Yeah. And we're neighbors now, so there's that, too. Although you have yet to stop by.
I did help you carry a couch.
You did help me carry a couch that ended up falling on you as well.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. Good friend here. Good friend here. Beautiful poll. I'll be happy to celebrate Christmas instead, though.
Okay, very, very good. 6:20 right now. Coming up in our next half hour, a new treatment for COVID that Wisconsin health officials hope will help keep people out of the hospital.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
With a nursing degree, helping others went from a job to a career.
Cobuson Buses, now hiring.
Working with Cobuson, it's definitely been great because of the flexibility. If you do need time off, they work around you. They definitely try to make it a company that's based for you.
Visit Cobuson.com to apply.
iMart Express is the only place where you can count on same-day service. Thanks to our local labs, shop our huge selection and get quality glasses at a price you'll love. And see better today. Right glasses, right price, right now.
I matched with this cutie on a dating site. We texted all the time, but never met up. Then he asked to send him gift cards for a plane ticket to see me. And that's when I remembered a tip I got from the AARP Fraud Watch Network. Gift cards? This is a romance scam. Spent that money on self-care instead.
Recognize fraud sooner so your money lives longer. The younger you are, the more you need AARP.
I was thinking maybe
Your mom's car.
Merry Christmas, Dad.
Smooth dark chocolate, refreshing peppermint. Enter York mode.
Rich chocolate candy and creamy caramel. That's how you Rolo.
With Mucinex All-in-One, you've got powerful relief from your worst cold and flu symptoms. So when you need to show your cold who's boss, grab Mucinex All-in-One and get back to your rhythm. The relief you need, the cash you want.
We can't all be morning people, but we can all eat McDonald's for breakfast.
Enjoy a savory bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit and pair it with a $1 any size Dr. Pepper.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Our
RHD Plumbing presents their Titletown Winter Getaway Contest. Win a 2-night stay in Green Bay's Titletown, including food, drink, and entertainment gift cards. Visit the contest page on channel3000.com and enter today.
When the hands that do the fixing need fixing. When the hands that do the caring need caring. That's a job for O'Keeffe's Working Hands. It's America's #1 selling hand cream and guaranteed relief for extremely dry, cracked hands. Also available in O'Keeffe's for healthy feet.
Cobeson Buses, now hiring.
My name is Mike Williams. I've been driving school bus off and on for 21 years. Here at our terminal, we're kind of like a family too. Somebody has an issue with a bus, other people kick in and help and get the job done.
Welcome back, everybody. We wanted to take a moment today and congratulate Chris Reese on being one of Madison 365's most influential Black humans in Wisconsin. An incredible honor that's really well-deserved for someone who's become a leader, certainly in the newsroom, with his youth group kids, and in the community now as well.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. This was a big surprise to me when it happened. I found out on Twitter, oddly enough, but that doesn't make it any less exciting. I feel like I would have rather found out that way than like an email or something like that. So that was really fun to hear about, and I'm super excited about it just because this is a community that I love. I talk about how much I love Madison. I hope I'm here for a long time. And, you know, I hope to lead in so many different ways because, you know, one of the things I talk about is growing up, especially in Kentucky, you did not see African-American leaders. You just didn't. There are very few African-American chief meteorologists in the country. So I have this big push that at some point in my career I will be a chief meteorologist as well because we need more people to see that.
Yeah, you know, you said you weren't surprised by this. Of course, we are not surprised. You were surprised by this. We're not. Yeah. Because we know how much of a leader you are, and I know how important that is, too, as being part of the LGBTQ community, to have that visibility out there. It is super important to have people to look up to like you.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys so much. I appreciate that.
You're certainly a mentor, for sure.
Thank you very much.
All right, guys, I've got a little surprise for us this morning.
Santa Claus. My goodness.
Old Saint Nick.
What a creative little mask here.
Photojournalist Mark Schilling's wife gave this to us.
Did she make them?
Very fitting.
I
don't think so. It's called Safe Santa. You can purchase them, but...
Safe Santa.
I like it. Red suit today, too. All right.
Yeah, you're looking very fresh.
Quick forecast, Chris Reese?
Yeah, absolutely. Planning out your day. Look for a lot of that cloud cover hanging around with us. We will send those temperatures from the 20s to the 40s.
We'll be right back after the break.
Oh, my gosh.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays that could take 30 minutes to an hour. I'm David Cohen, the COO of Love Your Teeth. When we did the clinical study and saw that it whitened people's smile 7 shades in 7 days with only 10-minute applications, we knew we had to share it with the world. Love Your Teeth whitens natural teeth, as well as stains on caps and veneers. It's so effective, it works on stains caused by coffee, tea, red wine, and even smoking. And for those of you who have that one stained tooth that's darker than the rest, with Love Your Teeth, you can target that area using swab precision.
I love red wine, tea, coffee, and I typically get stains at like the bottom part of my teeth, and it's very obvious. This was my smile before I started using Love Your Teeth, and then here's my smile now.
I would describe Love Your Teeth as easy to use. I'm so happy with the results. Before I started Love Your Teeth, I took a selfie. So white, so different.
If you have yellowing between your teeth or coffee stains near your gum line, just snap, swab, and smile. And with each 10-minute application, you'll see whiter teeth.
I'm Dr. Gold. I've been a dentist for 25 years. When I looked at the clinical study for Love Your Teeth, I was blown away by the results. Love Your Teeth really works. Finally, an at-home teeth whitening product that I can recommend with confidence.
With Love Your Teeth, my teeth were looking great. Like, I would just wake up every day like, oh my
God, my teeth are getting whiter. It was just amazing for me. I saw a difference every single day. I'm just so confident in the way that my smile looks.
In the past, while I was using other teeth whitening products, my teeth became sensitive, and that's just uncomfortable. With Love Your Teeth, something that I really loved about it is there was zero sensitivity the entire process.
Order Love Your Teeth this holiday season and get 50% off, plus get free shipping. And as an added bonus, get a free Love Your Teeth Go pen with your order. Visit loveyourteeth.com or call the number on your screen.
It's the final days of the Ford Get Holiday Ready sales event. Your last chance to get the best deals of the year on Ford F-Series, America's #1 selling trucks for 44 years straight. Only a few more days to save on our full lineup of Ford SUVs. Hurry in. It's the final days of the Ford Get Holiday Ready sales event. Now choose FlexBuy on a 2021 Ford F-150 and get 0% financing for 66 months plus $500 cash back.
Embrace winter with a cabin getaway. Madison Magazine takes you on a tour of amazing Wisconsin rentals. From rustic to whimsical, high-end to historic, your snowy escape awaits. Check out Madison Magazine online and on newsstands now. Madison Magazine makes holiday gift-giving easy this season. Get 50% off 1- and 2-year subscriptions. Go to store.madisonmagazine.com, enter promo code WINTER2021, and give the gift of Madison Magazine.
Right now, federal authorization of a COVID-19 treatment pill. How doctors are expecting it to help us here in Wisconsin.
And we are watching the weather pattern through the holidays. The system's coming our way and maybe some chances to see some snow.
Plus, how UW researchers are using the help of sharks to fight COVID. This is News 3 Now this morning for Thursday, December 23rd. I'm Josh Breiter.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. I'm Leah Lynchad. Chris Stanford starting his holiday a little bit early with his 4 kids. We wish him a Merry Christmas and you all a Merry Christmas as well.
Yeah, you and Chris Reese off tomorrow. I will be here tomorrow, but yeah, heading into the holiday weekend, a lot to look forward to.
Yes, there is. But first, let's get to our top headlines for your Thursday. Omicron officially in every U.S. state, including hundreds of cases right here in Dane County.
All of this developing quickly right before one of the busiest times of the year, of course. DHS says around 4,700 new cases were confirmed over the past 24 hours in Wisconsin, as the average deaths remain around 68 per day.
So as COVID cases and hospitalizations continue to rise, the latest tool in the fight against the virus comes in the form of a pill.
Tahil Mohideen shares how the new drug will help tackle the worst effects of the pandemic.
Very, very high efficacy rate of about 90% in preventing hospital admissions and death.
A new treatment for COVID-19 receiving emergency use authorization.
Now this pill, anyone who tests positive, our key instruction that we will offer the patient is stay home and isolate yourself and don't come in contact with other people.
Now doctors can prescribe patients Paxlovid, a Pfizer drug and the first COVID treatment pill to get approval from the Food and Drug Administration.
And there will be pharmacies, community pharmacies across the community that will have this medication. They will fill a prescription. So a family member or friend can pick up the prescription at a pharmacy counter, bring it to the patient at home.
But SSM Health's VP of Pharmacy Sales, Mo Carbot, says the pill isn't for everyone.
It's not meant for patients with no symptoms. It's meant, this treatment is meant for patients who test positive, who have mild to moderate symptoms, and who have high-risk conditions that could put them at risk for severe illness.
For those patients, doctors hope this pill will keep them out of the hospital, helping healthcare centers manage staffing shortages. So early detection is key.
Treatment must start within 5 days of onset of symptoms.
And while the pill looks promising for COVID treatment, Carbot makes it clear the vaccine is still the best option for prevention.
Vaccine is the golden standard here.
Now, SSM doctors say they're waiting on guidance from the CDC and the Department of Health, but they do have plans to make the pill available as soon as possible. White House officials have shared their plans to make 265,000 treatment courses available in January.
A complaint has been filed against Madison Police Chief Sean Barnes with the city's Civil Rights Department. The department confirming it last night. In a statement, the department says it will support the investigative process. News 3 Now is working to confirm details about the nature of that complaint.
2 people are in the hospital this morning after a shooting on Madison's west side. It happened in the Home Depot parking lot just off of Verona Road in broad daylight, a little after 1 in the afternoon. We're told the victims then drove across the road to the BP gas station and asked for help. Madison police think at least 3 people were involved. 1 person shot, another injured. They're both in the hospital, though we're not sure how that second person was hurt.
The former Milwaukee County judge who pleaded guilty to child porn charges will spend the next 9 years in prison. After that, 39-year-old Brett Blommy will be on supervised release for more than 20 years. The Justice Department says it began investigating in January after getting a tip from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Online court records show Blommy still faces 7 felony charges of child pornography possession in Dane County.
A Madison woman now facing a homicide charge for allegedly causing a crash this summer that killed former Wisconsin Public Media Director Gene Purcell. According to a criminal complaint, 31-year-old Shanisa Umis is charged with homicide by negligent operation of a vehicle. The complaint says on July 27th, Umis was driving on the westbound Beltline frontage road when she allegedly hit Purcell, who was on a motorcycle. He died 2 days later in the hospital. An investigation found Purcell was making a left-hand turn from the frontage road into a driveway as Umis was trying to pass him on the left, going more than twice the speed limit. Umis is scheduled to be in Dane County Court for an initial appearance on January 6th.
6:34 right now. We want to get to meteorologist Chris Reese tracking that all-important certified most accurate forecast heading into the holiday weekend. Chris?
I know we all wanted a white Christmas. We're not going to put snow on the ground. At least I don't expect us to. Miracles do happen. But we do at least have a chance to see some snowflakes falling when it comes to the 25th of December. Here's what we're looking at in the pattern ahead. 1, we are still tracking our shower chance for Christmas Eve. It's not going to be widespread, but nonetheless, we will see that chance for some showers out there. Now we're getting into Christmas Day. Here's the deal. We're going to see an area low pressure that tracks by to our south. In fact, it's going to be a perfect storm track for winter weather. It's just we don't have a ton of available cold air to work with. But here's the deal. Right on the northern side of that, there's going to be a thin little stripe where you're going to be able to get some snowflakes out of that. And you see this model trying to show that. That happens in the morning before a lot of us even wake up probably, but we will see at least a chance for some of those flurries moving on through. Then another disturbance further towards the north into the afternoon will bring a chance for some flurries our way. We're going to watch that. Then perhaps a bigger system tries to arrive into Sunday and Monday. Here's model number 2, just to show you where I'm getting a little bit more of my idea from. This is still that chance for showers on Christmas Eve. Then you see the northern fringe of that system that passes by towards the south early in the morning. We'll have the chance to bring some snow showers and flurries for us. And then we'll also see another chance later on in the evening of some snow showers and flurries that moves on through. That being said, we're not getting an inch of snow out of it. I just doubt that. I have high doubts. As a result, your white Christmas chances, I mean, really, they're less than 10%. I'm not expecting it this year. In order for it to really be a white Christmas, you need 1 inch of snow on the ground or more, and that's just probably not going to happen. Here's what we're watching right now, though. There is a band of snow that's working its way northeastward throughout parts of Wisconsin. This will lead to some light dustings in some spots, but beyond that, that's about it. Further towards the south and west, we do have a chance for some flurries as we go throughout the rest of the morning, but otherwise, it's generally cloudy skies. We're 28 degrees right now, and temperatures are going to be warming up as we go throughout today, and your wind chills are going to be warming up. It's 28, the wind chill 21, some of those wind chills still in the teens. Let's put things into motion. We keep the cloud cover around. Upper 30s, right around 40 for your highs later on this afternoon. The cloud cover increases again tonight ahead of those shower chances that we are tracking for tomorrow. A chance of a mix on Saturday. That's rain further towards the south, a little bit of snow further towards the north. And then another chance of a mix Sunday night that goes over to some snow. Another chance of a mix on Tuesday. Another chance of snow New Year's Eve.
A lot of mixes here. So, you know, I have some questions on whether we'll see a white NYE.
We will see. New Year's Eve has the best chance to really put a lot of snow on the ground, along with Sunday into Monday.
Okay. All right. We'll keep an eye on it. Chris Reese, thank you very much. You can keep an eye on the holiday forecast by downloading the First Warn Weather app. Just search Channel 3000 Weather in your app store.
6:37 right now. It is the end of an era for the city of Milwaukee this morning. Mayor Tom Barrett officially signing the paperwork, resigning from his position. Barrett will be starting in his new post as the U.S. ambassador to Luxembourg, which he was confirmed by the Senate last week. President Biden nominated him for that position this fall. City Council President Cavalier Johnson will now assume mayoral duties for the city of Milwaukee.
Police in Minnesota say 4 adults and 3 children died of carbon monoxide poisoning over the weekend. The bodies were discovered inside a home in South Moorhead, just outside of Fargo, Saturday night. According to the medical examiner, the victims were red in color, which is common with carbon monoxide poisoning. Police say lab results from blood cells did confirm it as the cause of death yesterday.
Jurors in the manslaughter trial of the former Minnesota police officer Kim Potter will begin a 4th day of deliberations this morning. They've been deliberating for a total of more than 24 hours so far. Potter's accused of shooting 20-year-old Dante Wright after mistaking her firearm for a taser. Meanwhile, in New York State, jurors in Ghislaine Maxwell's sex trafficking trial have paused their deliberations until Monday morning. Maxwell, the former girlfriend and longtime associate of Jeffrey Epstein, has pleaded not guilty to all charges. If convicted on all 6 counts, Maxwell faces up to 70 years in prison. The jurors were dismissed last night after 16 hours of deliberation. Just about 6:39 on this Thursday morning, Christmas Eve. A lot of folks hitting the road for their big holiday weekend on tap. Looking pretty quiet out there so far. Live look at the roads. Pretty quiet, too, if you're going to Grandma's house this weekend. Looking good, but there are some chances for some precipitation along the way. Chris Reese keeping an eye on it coming up.
And sharks in Wisconsin. This isn't exactly a Jaws situation, though. How UW researchers are using them to help understand treatments for COVID-19.
Might look like a cliffhanger.
But this is the Nissan sales event ad.
Get 0% financing for up to 72 months on 14 models.
Better bring that home for the holidays.
There's been much debate about the Mona Lisa smile. Would it have been bigger and brighter if she'd had good dental care? Maybe if Physicians Mutual Insurance Company had been around back then, it'd be a different story. She could have gone to the dentist more, knowing she'd have help paying the bills. And those regular checkups might have found early signs of tooth decay or gum disease, costly problems that could keep anyone from smiling. Physicians Mutual offers affordable coverage that can help pay for cleanings and unexpected or expensive procedures you might need, like crowns or dentures. This is real dental insurance, not just a discount plan or for checkups only. There are no deductibles, and there's no annual maximum. Plus, you can see any dentist you want. Call or go online today for a free information kit from Physicians Mutual. Get the dental care you need to help you stay healthy. For your free information kit with all the details, call us now or go to sendinfokit.com.
Bye, Mom. Sometimes you just gotta do what's in your heart to put some joy out there. When the world needs a little bit of love, give it love. It's about caring for others and for those who care for others, because everyone should know, no matter who they are, just how much they matter. Be happy, be healthy, be kind. Unity Point Health Meritor, a partner of UW Health. Know how much you matter to this world.
A must in your medicine cabinet. Less sick days.
Cold coming on? Zicam is the #1 cold shortening brand.
Highly recommended.
Zyfans love Zicam's unique zinc formula.
It shortens colds.
Zicam Zinc That Cold.
He thinks it's a video game.
He's learning.
And he doesn't even know it.
Learning made fun, parenting made easier.
This might look like a cliffhanger.
But this is the Nissan sales event ad.
Save up to $42.62 on select models.
Better bring that home for the holidays.
Cold winds, ice, snowy, slippery conditions. Be prepared for winter weather. Trust the News 3 Now First Warn Weather Team to give you clear, timely, and accurate info. So when severe winter weather is coming, you'll have plenty of time to plan your life, keeping you safe and ahead of the storms. Your certified most accurate team First Warn Weather, only on News 3 Now. You're watching Madison's fastest growing newscast. News 3 Now this morning.
Hi, Chris. I'm Bob from Jefferson. Chris, plan our day.
Absolutely, Bob. Here's how things are looking for us. Another beautiful day is on tap. But we are going to be a little cloudier. Every day is beautiful. And we're also going to warm things up to about 40 degrees later on this afternoon. Be expecting the clouds, but also know that we'll mainly stay dry throughout most of today. 28's the temperature right now. Temperatures are really in the 20s all across the board. There's a little bit of snow, and that's going to continue to work its way towards the north and east. Perhaps a passing flurry behind that. But other than that, we're generally going to be dry until tomorrow. That's when we'll see our chances for some showers starting to move into the picture. Now let's get towards Christmas mornings. Right around 6 o'clock, there's going to be a wave of low pressure passing by towards the south. The northern fringe of that can catch a couple of snow showers. I'm not expecting a lot of accumulation, but nonetheless, we may wake up to a couple of flurries on Christmas morning, and then perhaps Christmas evening and night there will be a couple of flurries that pass by as well. So I expect us to see at least some snow falling out of the sky on Christmas, but we won't really put much on the ground. Our next opportunity to put snow on the ground, that happens on Monday, Sunday night into Monday rather. I'm going to keep a very close eye on that one. It could be impactful. Folks, we've gotten into a good roll of folks sending in their videos, but I definitely want more. Send in your videos, state your name, where you're from, say, hey, Chris, plan my day.
Josh Brighter from Madison. Hey, Chris, plan my day.
Hey, we can do that, Josh.
Thanks, buddy. 6:44, there are sharks in Wisconsin, but it's not as bizarre as it seems. Researchers at UW are studying nurse sharks as a potential way to fight COVID. Here's Caroline Reinwald.
Deep in a laboratory at the University of Wisconsin School of Medicine.
So you guys want to eat?
Is a shark tank.
They'll just come right up here.
While they may have menacing names, it's all based off James Bond villains.
Goldfinger, we have Sir Hugo Drax, we have Mr. Stamper, and we have Knick Knack.
These nurse sharks are actually quite tame. Researchers such as Aaron LeBeau are studying them, hoping to find another way to fight COVID.
We discovered a shark antibody that is pretty much immune to all the variants that are currently out there.
LeBeau says shark antibodies are 10 times smaller than human antibodies and extremely potent. Plus, nurse sharks have 4 types of antibodies, potentially perfect to use in attacking COVID spike proteins in future strains that could be resistant to vaccines.
So in theory, you can administer a shark antibody to a human, and the human's immune system will recognize it as itself.
These 4 sharks will stay in here for years, being closely monitored in what LeBeau says is the only shark antibody research lab in the world. Eating whole foods, shrimp and octopus, and getting their blood drawn once every 7 weeks.
Sharks have been around for 500 million years. They've survived 5 mass extinction events, so they're obviously doing something right.
6:45 now. Despite the surge in COVID cases, more than 100 million Americans are hitting the roads and crowding airports at pre-pandemic levels. It's nearly 30 million more people traveling than last year's season. Overall, the plane cabin is a low-risk environment, but United's top medical advisor warns with Omicron's high transmissibility, airline passengers are now 2, even 3 times more likely to catch the virus than with the Delta variant. So they say it's still important to travel safely.
I'm wearing 2 masks because even though I'm vaccinated, that doesn't mean that I can't get COVID.
Planes filter air at a really high quality. It's equivalent to emergency room filters. Experts, though, recommend you test before you fly to keep yourself and others safe.
Well, this morning there is no snow in most of southern Wisconsin, but that isn't the case in Middleton. The first phase of work on the new CXC Outdoor Recreation and Sports Center has just wrapped up. And it includes this cross-country skiing trail. They say they hope to have around a mile of snow-covered trail by the holidays. We have information on where you can buy a pass over on the Channel 3000 mobile app.
A time capsule found underneath a removed Robert E. Lee statue in Richmond, Virginia, being opened for the first time.
I just think it's an important day for the history of Richmond and Virginia.
The statue was removed in September, but workers removing the base where it stood discovered the box last week, leading to historians opening it for the first time just yesterday. The shoebox-sized capsule had been there for 130 years. Inside were objects that at first discovery seemed linked to the Confederacy. There was an almanac from 1875, a cloth envelope, and a silver coin inside, along with 3 books with water damage.
Well, there's nothing better than waking up on Christmas morning to a full stocking. So the London Zoo made sure they provided just that.
Oh yeah, zookeepers hung up stockings for the Bolivian black-capped squirrel monkeys this week. Look at these cuties. Each one was filled with festive nuts for the mischievous monkey troop. These kinds of monkeys are very active socially. Scientists believe they might play the most out of any other monkey species.
And we'll take a live look at Leah Lynchide digging into the Christmas cookie tray.
And then a live look at Josh the monkey trying to steal my cookies.
Oh, whatever. Yeah. Do you have any crumbs over there?
You know it.
A few sprinkles here and there.
I can't help it. It's just...
You're crazy. It's Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas cookies, too.
Can't say no. You brought them in.
Comes one time a year. All right. Coming up in the morning sprint, the search for a new chancellor at UW continues. We'll tell you the updates being provided.
But first, if you have a little kid turning 3 soon, let us know so we can share their picture on TV. Thanks for watching News 3 Now this morning.
Come celebrate home for the holidays at Ashley Home Store. Get our very best winter home styles at savings of up to 53% off. Plus, no interest financing for 5 years. Millions of dollars worth of product in stock and ready to be delivered. Only at Ashley Home Store.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Dad.
You ready?
This holiday, U.S. Cellular is doing a little something extra to keep everyone connected. Right now, choose any phone from any brand at any of our stores for free. Plus, save big with unlimited data for our best price of the season, just $30 a month. Now that's a deal to cheer about. Feel the locally grown joy from U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
Chevy is taking people lots of places this holiday.
We're going sledding.
We're going to find the perfect treat.
We're going to Nana.
Let your Chevy dealer take you there with Chevy Red Tags, where the price you see is the price you pay.
Happy holiday from Chevy.
Find new places, find new roads. Or find your Red Tag and you may qualify for $500 bonus cash on all Silverado Crew Cab pickups. That's on top of most other offers. New models are arriving weekly. Secure yours today. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Water is one of nature's most beautiful and life-sustaining resources. At no fault of their own, many Wisconsin utility customers are facing a shutoff to their water service. This leaves them without the one life-giving resource we all take for granted. And those hardest hit are on fixed incomes, juggling multiple temporary jobs, or those who lost full-time jobs in sectors hardest hit by the pandemic. If someone you care about needs a hand up, your local Wisconsin energy and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home and your water, heat, and power on. If you are in danger of losing your water service, call 833-H2O-WISC, 833-426-9472. You may not ask for it, but we're here to help.
You know what I'm going to miss most about space?
What's that?
How easy it is to keep up my saving habit. There's nothing to buy up here.
We're making it easier to save on Earth, too. When you open a savings builder account at BMO Harris, you can get a cash reward for every month you save.
Anything to help launch my savings?
Sure. When you open a checking account, we'll give you $200 to kickstart your savings progress.
$200 and a monthly savings reward.
It's a way to save that won't weigh you down. It's a little space humor.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect.
Come celebrate home for the holidays at Ashley Home Store. Get our very best winter home styles at savings of up to 53% off. Plus, no interest financing for 5 years. Millions of dollars worth of product in stock and ready to be delivered. Only at Ashley Home Store.
Every day, News 3 Now investigates.
6:51, time for the morning sprint.
The Biden administration and Wisconsin health officials are hoping Pfizer's new pill will keep infected people out of the hospital. SSM doctors say they're waiting on guidance from the CDC and Department of Health, but they have plans to make the pill available as soon as possible. White House officials say they will make 265,000 treatment courses available in January.
New video shows porch pirates targeting the same Madison home on 3 separate occasions. Police tell us they have been seeing this more lately because more people are shopping online this time of year. That means more opportunities for those thieves. Surveillance video can help catch a suspect, but it doesn't guarantee you can get back your items or they prevent the crime to begin with. MPD recommends you monitor your package's arrival.
The leader of a committee searching for a new chancellor for UW-Madison says she wants someone to pick out by May. The plan calls for an application deadline in mid-March, semifinalist interviews in mid-April, campus visits in early May, then hiring recommendations to the full Board of Regents by the middle of the month.
The Badger men's basketball team will be playing George Mason tonight at the Kohl Center. They were originally set to play the Morgan State Bears tonight when they had to cancel because of COVID complications. The women's team stopping the night from being a doubleheader. They were set to play Eastern Illinois as well, but had to cancel because of multiple positive cases on the team.
The FAA and NTSB are investigating a plane crash in California that hit a house yesterday. They say it crashed near the local airport in the city of Auburn. Only the pilot was on board, but we don't have an update on their condition. Investigators say no one on the ground was injured.
We are seeing new images coming in this morning from a fire that broke out at an Exxon Mobil facility in Baytown, Texas. Police say the fire began around 1 o'clock this morning, and there are at least 4 people hospitalized, 3 of which had to be airlifted. They're asking people to stay away from that area, and according to some tweets this morning, people felt something like an earthquake before they saw plumes of smoke in the sky.
The U.S. Supreme Court scheduling oral arguments in challenges to President Biden's vaccine mandates for large employers and certain healthcare workers. The arguments, scheduled for January 7th, come after Supreme Court justices were asked to intervene in lower court disputes over the mandates. The Biden administration has said it won't begin enforcing the mandate until January 10th.
The United Kingdom has reported more than 100,000 new COVID infections in the last day. That's the first time a number that high has been recorded in a day in that country. The Prime Minister has said he will not implement any restrictions before Christmas. The total number of cases in the UK is now 11.6 million since the pandemic began.
The Red Cross is hosting its 36th annual holiday blood drive at the exhibition hall in the Alliant Energy Center today. It will run from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. Blood levels are dangerously low right now. They're hoping to exceed a goal of more than 600 units. So make sure you make an appointment to get in and out quickly. You can do that by going to redcross.org.
The National Highway Traffic and Safety Administration is investigating Tesla this morning. They're specifically looking into a feature called Passenger Play. The agency has received at least 1 complaint from a Tesla owner about the possible distraction.
People who work with formaldehyde are at risk for cognitive impairment later in life. That's the finding of new research published by the American Academy of Neurology. Nurses, carpenters, cleaners, many factory workers use formaldehyde in their jobs. Exposure was found to raise the risk of critical thinking and memory problems by 17%. The chemical has already been linked to certain cancers.
There's been some snow flying across parts of Wisconsin this morning. Most of this, though, is further to our north and east. You focus in right here on Dane County. At this point, we are starting to dry out, but let's plan out that day. Oh, man, what a beautiful shot there. 26 is our temperature right now, the wind chill at 19. We're going to warm up into the upper 30s and low 40s for your highs, and that does come with the cloud cover. But we start to look at the rest of the week, and we get you into Christmas Day. We'll see a little bit of a mix and some flurries in the morning, perhaps more flurries into the afternoon, and then another chance of a system arriving on Sunday into Monday.
No white Christmas, but it will still be merry.
Yes, it will.
I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas. I brought the beard back out again, of course. You guys are off tomorrow. I will be here, but I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas with your families.
Yeah, thank you for filling in, Josh, so we could take some time off.
You betcha.
Will you anchor with that on?
I don't know if the bosses would like that. Plus, I'd be getting the beard in my mouth.
It sheds a little,
so
doesn't
it? Does. I'm shedding a little bit, but at least it looks good, right?
Well, we love it. Yeah, Chris and I are off tomorrow, so from both of us, have a very Merry Christmas with your family.
Make it a great day, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'll see you tomorrow.